I'd like to thank Penny for having the courage to come up here and talk, because it's not always easy. I was thinking to myself, you know, I spent a while on the waiting list waiting for housing as well too, and I thought, am I going to share that with people, or am I not going to say anything? And I think if you have the courage to do it and make those points, I should be doing the same thing too. I can't even begin to explain to you what it was like to finally get that phone call where you've been approved for housing. I drove by that housing unit. It's one of the police were involved, and the former tenant said I'm being stalked because I couldn't wait to get into that housing unit. I was finally going to have decent housing. When you get in there, it's like it's amazing. You have a shower that works. You have all the things that people take for granted that you don't have out in the community, and unfortunately, in a lot of the rental housing that's out there, because it just doesn't exist, and you're still paying huge amounts of money for rent and still not getting decent housing out of it. The other side of it is that I know my unit isn't an investment. I know that it's not going to be sold out from under me. I know that I can actually look at options to expand and move forward from there on. I never even considered going back to school until I got decent affordable housing. I didn't look at even stabilizing health, doing any of the things that we all, again, take for granted, because you couldn't. You spent all your time worrying about your housing. Your options opened up. You knew that once you had stable, decent housing, that you could then look at. You went back to school, you got the jobs, you paid back, God bless OSAP, thank God it's there, really the pits to pay them back. But the options opened up. My kids got to stay in the same schools. That's a huge thing for our kids. Not getting bumped and having to move around because of the cost of unaffordable housing. They get to stay in the same schools, make friends, be a part of extracurricular activities. It makes all the difference in the world for them as well too. We need to definitely ring those bells. I was going to sing the song, but I chickened out. So if you know the song, you just have to go up there and ring the bell. It's critical that we deal with the lack of affordable housing, the community, and the inabilities and the demands that it places on people, whether it's special needs housing, modified housing. The bottom line is that we all have needs, and we all need to work together as a community, which we always do an awesome job here, but we need to even step up even more so and do a good job and recognize that. Thanks to everybody for being here, and thanks to Carol for organizing this. Thank you.